My name is Sujata. I live in Redmond, and I used to work at Microsoft, and now I'm doing consulting. So today what we're doing is we're actually set up an exhibition to explain the spiritual significance of Shivratri. So what this is here, God, people think God is one. They have that notion, they have that understanding. So they also think that God is up there somewhere to help them, right? So, but different religions actually represent God in a different way, but they all know that God is point of light. So, in case of Hinduism, we have Jyotirling, which is also a representation of a point of light. Similarly, in Muslim religion, they have something called Nur. Nur represents light. So pretty much all religions have a symbolic understanding that God is a point of light, but they worship in different forms. So here what we are talking is Jyotirlingams. Right? These Jyotirlingams represent qualities of Shiva. So Shiva, God Shiva. Shiva means world benefactor, Vishwa Kalyankari. So what is God's role? God's role is to come and actually help us. So basically different qualities of Shiva. Somnath means he's the lord of the nectar. What is the nectar? Nectar of knowledge. And also Vishwanath, he's the lord of the whole universe. And Baidyanath means he's an eternal surgeon. That is God Shiva. Right? So similarly, all these different Jyotirlingams represent different qualities of Shiva. This Shivratri represents God Shiva comes and dispels the darkness in our lives, right? So we say Shivratri, but for other festivals we don't say Krishna Ratri, Ramaratri. Why is it Shivratri? Because God comes in the night. Night represents darkness of ignorance, and He comes and dispels that darkness and gives us the light of knowledge. So when He comes, all the vices that we have within us, the greed, attachment, anger, ego, lust, all of them run away. And what comes is that as a result of this God's light of knowledge that we have attained, purity, peace, and prosperity will come in our lives. So this particular picture represents why we do Shivratri. What is the spiritual significance of Shivratri, right? So we offer ak flower. An ak flower is like not a very good smelling flower. Why we do that? Because the real meaning of that is we are like that, and we have all these vices that we need to give up. So He takes all the bad qualities within us and transforms us and gives the peace, happiness, and prosperity to us, which is the inheritance that we get from God. And also on Shivratri day we do two things. We do fasting. What are we fasting? What does fasting mean? Fasting means we are fasting from the vices. When we fast from all these vices, we practice it every day, not just once a year. And also on the Shivratri day we do Jagaran. Jagaran is the awakening. We stay awake all night. What that spiritually represents is the awakening of our soul. So when God comes, we don't sleep. We don't go into sleep of darkness. Instead, we actually stay awake and actually become awakened and alert and receive God's light and become viceless. So that's what the representation of Shivratri means. Prince Krishna, he's a little child. So Krishna is known to be the number one soul. He transformed himself to become that perfect being. He looks beautiful, and also what he's doing is he's kicking the old world, the Kali Yuga, with his left leg and holding the Satyug, the golden age, the paradise, in his right hand, because he is invoking that golden age. So we all can become like Krishna, the perfect beings, by getting rid of all the vices and transforming ourselves. That's what God wants from us. He doesn't want these rituals, laddus, and all those things, but what He wants from us is that our self-transformation, so that when I transform the self, the world can be transformed. It doesn't work for others to transform and for me not to transform. So that's the whole self-transformation and world transformation transformation. So when that happens, this picture represents this perfect paradise and the happy heaven that we all desire for. So when you look at the picture, there are children playing with the lion, and then everybody is happy, dancing, singing, but there's no trace of sorrow and happiness. So does that world really exist? The answer is yes. The world comes when we are in transformed state and when we are in harmony with each other, when there is no conflict, when we become such perfect beings. The world, that golden age, the paradise is coming upon us. And where does it come? It comes right on this earth. So what do we have to do to get to that golden age? We have to transform the self with all the light of knowledge given by God Shiva. And once I transform, I become the perfect being like Krishna, and then I can be part of this paradise, which is golden age. So that's the whole essence of Shivaratri, and God's coming, and then God has come and He is purifying us, and we have to realize that it is the time now to do it, and also help others to transform and bring about the golden age.
ओम शांति। पहले तो अब सबको इंफॉर्मेशन देना चाहते हैं कि वी आर डूइंग द शिवरात्रि प्रोग्राम इन द वेरी बिजिएस्ट मॉल इन सियाटल, इन बेलव्यू वाशिंगटन, एक्चुअली क्रॉस रोड मॉल, जिसमें आने जाने वाले सभी तरह के लोग, सभी धर्मों के लोग यहाँ पे आ जा रहे हैं। तो आज हमने शिवरात्रि का प्रोग्राम यहाँ रखा है एग्जीबिशन मीडिया के थ्रू, ताकि लोग इसको समझ सके कि एक्चुअली शिवरात्रि क्या है, और आल्सो ये समझ सके कि परमात्मा का आना, अंधकार में शिवरात्रि में आना, इसका महत्व क्या है। सो व्हाट इज़ द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ दैट, वो हम भी इनको बता रहे हैं तो छोटी एग्जीबिशंस में, ताकि लोगों को ये समझ आ सके और वो उसको अंडरस्टैंड करते हुए शिव परमात्मा की रात्रि का महत्व जो है, जो इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ शिवरात्रि, उनको समझ आ सके। अदरवाइज़ तो वो रिचुअल बन के रह जाएगा और हम कभी भी ये जान नहीं पाएंगे कि हम ये क्यों करते हैं। तो हमारे यहाँ भाई बहन जो ब्रह्मा कुमारी के इकट्ठे हुए हैं, तो इनका एक नारा है, वो इनका स्लोगन है कि हर इंसान को, हर वर्ल्ड में उस बाप को जिसको वो नहीं जान सकते हैं, शिवरात्रि के मीडिया के थ्रू, एग्जीबिशन के थ्रू जान सके। तो मेरा ख्याल है कि ये जो सर्विस है ह्यूमैनिटी के लिए ये बहुत ज़बरदस्त सर्विस है, एंड इट विल एक्चुअली क्रिएट ए वेरी वेरी पॉजिटिविटी in the society, in the community, in the humanity, to understand the one who is God. है तो यहाँ पे आई थिंक ऑल ऑफ देम आर डूइंग वंडरफुल जॉब। मेरी इनको दिल से शुभ कामना है, शुभ भावना है कि हम इसी तरह जगह जगह इस चीज़ का मैसेज अभी दे सकें।
सोल को, एक एक आत्मा को, एक एक इंडिविजुअल को किस तरह से मदद मिलती है भगवान से, और भगवान एक्चुअली क्या है, ये सब यहाँ पे सीखने को मिलता है। भगवान खुद अपना परिचय देता है। जब महाशिवरात्रि का मतलब ही यही है कि भगवान खुद अपना अवतरण करते हैं और खुद का परिचय खुद ही देते हैं। तो मुझे भी इस ज्ञान का महत्व बहुत बहुत समझ में आया, और मैंने अपने लाइफ में इसका उपयोग किया, बहुत उपयोग हुआ मुझे। मैं I was suffering from the cancer, and it helped me a lot in my journey through the disease recovery process. God was always with me. मेरा शिव बाबा मैं कहूँगी, क्योंकि God is the only person, only power which you have in this world, which can save you or liberate you from this world. So शिवरात्रि का भी वही इम्पोर्टेंस है, and we are explaining this to whoever is coming here. We are explaining that God is one for every religion, not we only separated God in a different manner. So explaining that God is one gives an idea why we are going in too many directions, why we are suffering so much, why we have all this chaos in this world right nowadays, and what is peace, what is purity, what is, happiness. We lost all that in this in this chaotic world.